Hi folks, so today's video is going to be on Provan Hall in Glasgow. So the historic building is one of the oldest buildings in Glasgow, and it was built around the 15th century, and it's situated in Easterhouse in Glasgow. It's now owned by the National Trust of Scotland and is managed by Glasgow City Council. The name Hall of Provan was used in earlier records, but today it's just known as Provan Hall. After the Scottish Reformation, Provan Hall became the residence of a lawyer and President of Session, William Baillie, who died in 1593, and his wife Elizabeth Durham in 1566. He was a collector of tenants, and he was known as Lord Provan. Their daughter, the heiress of Provan, Elizabeth Baillie, died in 1609, and she was married to Robert Hamilton, who died in 1642. The son, Andrew Hamilton, of Silverton Hill, they gave the house and lands to the eldest son, Francis Hamilton, on the 31st of October 1599. Francis Hamilton of Silverton Hill died in 1645. He was married to Agnes Hamilton, a daughter of the Laird of Innerwick and a niece of the lawyer Thomas Hamilton. He was known as a poet and published verses on the late James VI and First in 1626. Above the entrance to the courtyard, carved in stone, is the initials HR for Robert Hamilton and the date 1647. In 1667, Robert Hamilton sold the property to Glasgow City Council. The council created the office of Baillie of Provan to manage the estate.
Poor John's been out getting his a wee burst in a pot, but he's come back with his totty wee head. Are you skinning like? I didn't think he was paying attention. John's head's in the clouds these days, thinking about young lassie who pays young Ira. He's getting bigger, John, more like a man, but his eye was hungry, and his skin like as the chicken he's brought in. That's weird, Jim, that he's eating a bit half this cheese I just made. Again? Wait till I get a hold of him. The harvest hasn't been too bad this year, God me thanking. And there's plenty near balls of barley. And we're lucky here. We get loads of good gear and kitchen gas, and that'll get us through the winter. They herbs, they fair act in my cooking. I can save a wee bit of all the salt and all the spices, and still get money a kind lad, Jackie's ladyship and her ladyship for the taste of meals. And we servants down here, we can get a total of the leftovers. They wouldn't ken what to do without me around the house. I hate take a canny. We make hearing so much about herbs and how they can heal you when you're sick. They might hear their suspicions about me. There's no magic in what I do. There's no spells or that. But still, some folk didn't like the old ways. I'll put a bit of fennel in the pot for the lady's digestion. It'll no hurt her. And I'll get a rick tea in the fire ready for the braising the broth. And the fire up the chimney will give my good tea up the stair and all. Her ladyship will like that. I think she's a grand woman. She runs this estate when his lordship is here, and she never misses an end. She keeps her steward and his apprentice in line, which is the sign of a strong will. Now, where's that boy? I need mere water from the Provan Lock for the broth, and for the beer mate morn. John, where are you?
Another famous person that is linked to Provan Hall is Harold Sidney Bride, who was a caretaker at Provan Hall in the 1950s, and he acquired more fame for being the Titanic's wireless operator that survived the incident. So throughout the history of Provan Hall, there's been a lot of interesting people. But one of the interesting people that I would like to point out is Deirdre Boyd, who was a writer and an important figure in the history of Provan Hall. She campaigned along with Mary Holmes to save Provan Hall by raising funds for its restoration. So it's said that she stumbled upon Provan Hall because she had a passion for old buildings and houses, and she would go on to actually repair not only Provan's Hall, but she'd be interested in another historic building called Provan's Lordship. Her desire to preserve history led her and like-minded friends to preserve these buildings and make it possible for future generations to learn about their history. Another thing that comes up a lot when people talk about Provan Hall is the links to paranormal activity that it has. People have heard footsteps, they've seen shadows, they've even seen a couple of different apparitions of ghosts. Now, whether or not people are imagining it or if it is actually real, I'm not going to say for sure. But what I will say is it's interesting nonetheless, and there's some stories that go along with these instances of paranormal activities. So one of the stories that you hear from Provan Hall is the man with the dagger, who is believed to have been a ghost of a 19th century man who returned from 2 years of war to find his wife had had a child. It's believed that the man, in a fit of rage, stabbed his wife to death along with the child. Now, there's no historical evidence that supports this, but it's interesting nonetheless. This room that I'm in right now is the room that it's said to have happened in. But again, it's just a story, nobody knows for sure.
I hope I'm not the main children I feel. It isn't easy to find each other in a match with a suitable family. Families with potential, but get solid prospects. And you're capable, my children. We haven't neglected their learning. I ken that my daughter, meaning to conduct her own affairs soon, had been nearly age. She'll need to write and count, and for there she can hear her own mind and inform her own decisions. Nah, money for a tutor is well invested, I'm sure. Cook Margaret takes a practical education in hand. She teaches both children who look after their garden what grows best when, and of course, how to mind the beast correctly. Let's see. I've got the oats and the hens for the care for. That's their coop now settled. It would make matters simpler or we tap money for tenants. Where could they get the coin for? Tag it up with my husband William when he's back from Edinburgh. They'll be needed at Court and Holyrood for a weekly hair. At the Queen's command. He works hard there and comports himself well man the other nobility. But we Sir and Mrs. Consoled at this house. Now I'm glad the steward's here. He's well respected by the tenants and is fine and fast with his quill when helping out with the accounts. I wasn't finishing these accounts till I had worked for the steward and where they'd been settled. Maybe that's what brings young John at my door. Let's spin out. John! John! You may come in.
Another sighting of an apparition is the man with the suitcase, and this is supposed to be the last owner of Provan Hall. It's said that he had a black bowler hat and a white beard, and he's said to walk up and down the staircase, one of the staircases of Provan Hall. Another one is the woman in the window. On the upper floor of Provan Hall house are said to be haunted by a woman and a young boy who lost their lives there. Now this could be the same woman who the soldier is said to have murdered. There's thoughts that the spirits have been watching out the windows of the upper floor since they were murdered, but nobody knows for sure if these are the same people or not. Again, I'm not saying that ghosts exist, but this is just interesting to me because, you know, there's a lot of history with Provan Hall, and it has been around for almost 500 years. So it's just really interesting to me. Yeah, I really enjoyed visiting Provan Hall, and I would definitely recommend, for anybody who wants to visit and check out the history of this place. I know I've not been posting recently as much, but it's just because I've had a lot on. I'm planning on going back to posting a lot more in the future. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Thanks, guys.